I would like to share something new and really interesting. That is about two important planets. That is planet Mars and planet Venus, and actually how they came into existence. So actually, I was reading a book called Shivpuran. So in that, there is some information given about these two planets which I would like to share. Okay. So the thing is that planet Mars, basically called Mangal. The word Mangal means something very auspicious, and you want to achieve that, some kind of a material goal which you want to achieve, which makes you happy. Okay, so that is what is basically Mangal. Okay, so and the English word is Mars. So how this planet came into existence, as per Shiv Puran, is like there was a time when the Shiv guns, the gunners of the Shiv guns are basically the attendants, of Lord Shiva, like who are at his service all the time, you know. So Gana is basically, I think the Sanskrit meaning of this word is like it's a group, it's a group or like I mean a team of things. Okay, so that is what basically Gana means. So the group of some kind of living entities or a team of living entities who are always at service to Lord Shiva. That is what Gana means. And gunners are basically in different forms also. Like some look like human beings, some of them look like animals, and some are really like very ferocious looking. So that's a different thing altogether. And that basically the gunners of the Shiv, and there is another science behind this that I will talk in some other video. So in this thing is basically these ganas are always at service to Lord Shiva. So like they were praising and they were glorifying goddess Sati, actually, you know, uh, the consort of Shiva. So the way they were glorifying, like he was really excited and he was really happy to hear, all that, and he was in a very in a very joyful mood. So in that state of mind, he decided to travel the multiverse. Because he had that desire that he want to just how we want to just sometimes we just want to go on a vacation. So that kind of state of mind he got into, because he was in a very happy state of mind, and he decided to travel. So he wanted to travel all across the multiverse. He did that in a very happy mood, and he returned back to his Kailash, where he resides. So by the time he returned, he was, as per Shiv Puran, he was sweating. Okay, so few drops of sweat fell on planet Earth. Okay, Earth is again called Bhumi. The other word for Earth is Bhumi, and Earth, Bhumi, or the other word for Bhumi is land. Okay, so few drops of his sweat, they drop there on the planet Earth, and then as the out of those drops, there is a a child is comes into existence over there, a small baby, which is like reddish in complexion. Okay, and it has 4 arms. This is what the Shiv Puran has to say. And then now Lord Shiva was concerned, how to bring up this child and who will take care. So he gives this responsibility to planet Earth, goddess Earth. Again, Bhumi. Okay, so she comes there and he gives this responsibility to her, and she takes care of the child, and she she brings him up, and then as he grows up, uh, this child, which is actually Mangal, okay, he goes to a place called Kashi, uh, which is very importantly connected with Lord Shiva from a religious point of view. Okay, so he goes there and he prays to Lord Shiva like intensely. He meditates and he sits there and he is completely focused on Shiva. So he is praying to him, and Shiva is pleased with his prayers. He comes in front of him and he gives him a boon. He gives him entire lok, that is Mangal lok. Like he creates a planet for him, and he says that that belongs to you. Like Mangal will be the ruler of that loka. So this is how planet Mars or Mangal came into existence. Now, what actually I'm trying to explain here is Mangal or Mars in your horoscope. Basically, it represents everything to do with desire, any kind of desire that we have and that we want to fulfill. So that that desire comes in your mind, and then you want to fulfill it. It is all because of planet Mars, actually. So, like how Shiva had a desire, like he was so happy that he had a desire to travel the multiverse. So again, simply in our in our life, like at our level in the horoscope, the same planet Mars makes us run after material desires, and then we want to fulfill it. So this is how the connection is made. So and it's really interesting because Shiva also had a desire, just like any normal human being, to just move around and have some good time. So this is how the story of Mangal comes, and the Mangal lok Shiva created and he gave to him. And again, that planet is basically, if you look in your horoscope, that planet has a strong connection with anything to do with property matters. Okay, so whether you have having a house or a land or any property, any immovable property, that is seen and it comes under the domain of planet Mars only. So again, Mars is also connected with property, and the land, the earth, that is also called Bhumi. So that is also basically, it is, in other words, it's called Bhumi Putra, Mangal. Okay, so that is how the connection is made. So now this was about Mangal. The other planet I wanted to share with you is about planet Venus. Okay, the other word for that is Shukra Grah, and the deity who rules this planet is called Shukracharya. Okay, so now again, as per Shivpuran, when I was reading it, so in some other chapters it is mentioned that Shukracharya, okay, there are two gurus in astrology. One is Jupiter, the other one is Venus. Jupiter is considered the guru of the gods, and Venus has been given the role of guru of the demons. Okay, so here the point is there is a story in which Shukracharya's mother, okay, she was killed by the team of gods. Okay, and because she was trying to give protection to some demons, so she got killed. And when Shukracharya, Venus, he comes to know about this, so he decides to take revenge from the gods. Okay, so he then decides to support the demons, and for this he was looking for some extraordinary power. So he prays to Lord Shiva again, and here he prays to him for thousands of years, and then finally Shiva appears before him. He's pleased, and he gives him that Sanjeevani Vidya. That is about how you can bring back a dead person back to life. So that knowledge is with Venus actually, and I think, I mean, I'm not sure, but whether it is with Jupiter or not, but actually it is with Venus. So then, when he gave him this knowledge, this Vidya, and along with this, he also so again and he also gave him a place in the among the skies, okay, and he gave him this planet Venus, which he can be he can become a ruler of that planet. So this is how Venus planet story is there, and the other one is about Mars. Now Venus and Mars in your chart, if they make any kind of alignment or any kind of connection with each other, okay, it is basically called Akarshan Yog. Now Akarshan means attraction, okay. So Mars is desire, as I told you, and Venus is all about beauty, pleasure, lifestyle, personality, and good looks. It's a feminine planet. The energy is feminine, and Mars is masculine. So if they come together in the chart, it makes the yoga called Akarshan. So these people normally have a pleasing personality. All those who have this kind of a combination in the horoscope, so they have a pleasing personality basically, and they have a very they have this attitude towards life that they are very fun loving in approach, and but the negative side of this placement is sometimes, not always, sometimes it can lead to problems when it comes to their marriage life, because these people are not satisfied in relationships, and hence because of the Akarshan Yog basically. But this doesn't apply on every chart, because the entire chart has to be seen holistically. Okay, thank you.